Today is Throwback Thursday, August the 29th, 2024. It's about 9:36 a.m. Greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessing of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest or the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't even matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say or do. That's your prerogative. You have a First Amendment to the United States Constitution. The freedom of protest, freedom of speech, freedom to gather, freedom to associate, freedom of press. I want to show y'all something. Y'all remember the blue Ford van that was in, that belonged to the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority? I'm going to show you where it's at right now. Y'all know what these is. This is fresh start vans here, y'all. Ran by Gillespie. Now, if the Housing Authority is government, how is this van from the Housing Authority over here? Let's get a good look at them license plates so I can send this to the federal government. Y'all see that? We gonna get on up out of here. This is they program thing over here. I just seen them license plates there. They was from Georgia, I think. But that's Fresh Start, one of the centers for Fresh Start there. But I'm gonna try to ask and see with the government whether or not the housing authority has a right to give these vans to an individual that's ripping off the community. Ain't that something? You see, now Gillespie, Fresh Start, and all these other 8 programs that he got, they supposed to be for the community. I'm gonna go up here at the Housing Authority and show y'all what a van. Y'all remember what a van used to be at? The van used to be in this parking lot up here. Y'all remember the blue van used to be up in this parking lot right here at the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority. But now y'all see where it's at now. Now, I'm wondering now, here it is, the new executive director, Stephanie Thomas, then bought her off of the Housing Authority, Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority money, brought her a $40,000 or maybe $50,000 vehicle. She bought her assistant, Preston Moore, brought him a $40,000 or $50,000 vehicle. And this van that they used to go inspect the houses with is in the parking lot of Gillespie's. Gillespie's Fresh Start. That was 604 Paul Street. That's supposed to be Fresh Start headquarters, y'all. But I'm gonna leave that alone. We wondering why that the projects can't get no protection. But you let the Housing Authority say that the people in the Housing Authority and the Housing Authority projects are afraid of me. But all I'm doing is speaking up. Ain't that something? All I'm doing is speaking up. But I'm just gonna leave it at this here. I'm gonna send this to the United States Department of Justice and see if this is legal, what they doing. You see, the Charleston, Missouri City Hall here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, they allowed Lester Gillespie and Rodney Jones, 2 felons, to be on the zone committee, and they ban up everything around here. Now, they got all these programs, but the only one that's benefiting is Lester Gillespie and his family. All you got to do is go on North Main Street. You see what I'm saying? They talking about they trying to stop the violence in the community. But their community is down this way. This is where Gillespie and them is at. They ain't on this end. That's Vine Street there. This is Main. Main, the dividing line of north and south. I'm on South Main. I'm heading north on Main now. You see, Lester and his family, they don't live on this end where they putting all these banisters at. You see what I'm saying? They profiting real well. You see what I'm saying? They living in a 99.99 or maybe 100% white community. So if you are talking up for your community, then why ain't the banisters down here saying stop the racism, stop the discrimination? Put some banisters up saying hire some black police on the Charleston, Missouri Police Department. Put some banisters up by the Sheriff Department saying hire some black sheriff deputies. But see, Gillespie and them live down in this area where the courthouse, the police department, you see what I'm saying? They secure. But I'm going to leave as I came with the peace and blessings of God. But if you're going to put them banisters up talking about stop the violence in the black neighborhood, you see what I'm saying? You got to stop by trying to force your way into some of your properties. You got to stop by doing that. Then if you trying to scrint in the communities, how is you scrint the community in every little thing? That van, I don't know how old it is. You and your family, y'all don't have enough stuff. One of y'all is driving a brand new Ford pickup. The other one is driving, I think, what is it? A brand new Tahoe, a Cadillac Escalator. Y'all want everything, but one thing about it, y'all don't know God is going to turn all that around. And when he turn it around, you know them tornadoes? Y'all know how it's hitting certain places? You see where them tornadoes stop? They stop over here where we at. You follow what I'm saying? But they going to tear up on some of y'all thing. Insurance, and one thing about the insurance, they may pay to get your house built back, but if that tornado take your life, hey, ain't nothing they can do. Y'all are sickening. All of y'all that's working with Lester, y'all are sickening. All of y'all that's a part of the NAACP, y'all are sickening. All of y'all part of Stellar Consultants, Fresh Start, and all them other 8 programs that Lester Gillespie and his family and friends is preying on the black community with. All of y'all is sickening. But one thing about it, God see it all. Peace be still.
Did you get everything you need, sir?
Yeah, is there anything else that you needed?
I'm not leaving my property until we go leave together.
Is there anything else?
I don't even trust her with you.
Is there anything else that you?
Okay. Why don't you trust her with me?
First of all,
hold on, wait, stop.
You did.
This is my house, huh?
You own the house, but you rent it, sir.
Stop it.
Listen to me, man. Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, go on and do what you're going
I'm
to do.
going to do what I'm doing. I'm taking a report.
Yeah, and I'm going to call fire. I can call Brent.
Don't do that to him, because he ain't even done nothing.
No,
this is what you're doing. You getting
I
on
opened
to
that door because
everybody.
she's in the way.
But you getting
She
on
was
to
standing behind us,
everybody.
so
No,
you committed an assault.
You getting on to
And a
everybody.
burglary because you can't go into your house if you've rented it to somebody.
Let me tell you what happened, sir.
You barged into the door. I seen it.
The door was open.
Y'all stop.
The door was
The door
closed.
was open, but she was
And she was standing
and
right
pushed it
there.
open.
And I asked her, we coming in.
You pushed it open.
You said she was a
Now we
sheriff.
can do this. You can leave or you can go to jail with me. How about that?
Sir, listen to me, man.
Okay, I came back over here for a minute. We already know they can't spell, but they got a tutoring program. Lester Gillespie and them have a tutoring program. I'm wondering why they ain't tutoring them how to spell a village. But I ain't really come over here about about the village thing. I want to show the end of this here. where he said, save our community from violence. How is we going to save our community from anything when Les Gillespie, the CEO of the Fresh Start and all these other programs, along with the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority, is ripping off our community? You see what I'm saying? Ripping off our community. All these millions of dollars that the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority got, we know they're getting millions of dollars because the new CEO, I ain't talking about the old one, we know he ripped us off, Paul Page, for 32 years. You see what I'm saying? But now you got Stephanie Thomas, I believe it is, his successor, you know, who's the executive director for the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority, and her administrator, Preston Moore. Both of them, the first thing was on their agenda is buying them 2 new vehicles. Now, how did they end up giving this vehicle to Les Gillespie out of all the 5,947 people here in Charleston, Missouri? You know why? Because they working hand in hand with each other. That's why they borrowed me from the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority properties and from our community centers, because they know I'm going to set them out. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to set them out. That dog catcher I was going to tell y'all why I was sitting here, he just came by. I don't know what he riding around on. He's just riding around burning up gas. He can park that truck. We can catch the dogs in our neighborhood because they know who got them. But back to Les Gillespie and the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority. How is that van over there? You know how? It's the same way the city in Charleston, Missouri, City Hall, they allowed Les Gillespie and Rodney Jones to be on the zone committee dealing with these properties, but they buying up everything. You see what I'm saying? They buying up everything. And then as far as that vacant seat for the city council, if anybody put in a resume and y'all around here being silent, why in the hell would y'all want to go sit on that committee knowing ain't nobody representing the West Side but a few people that ain't about 3 of us speaking out openly about the West Side? 2 males and 1 female. Y'all know who it is. You see what I'm saying? And the last female that was on there, the sister, she was the only one speaking up. She was speaking up for the whole city, but she represented the West Side. And if I want some of y'all to say that I don't represent the West Side, I don't care if you black or white, I don't care if you're a killer or a coward. I do represent the West Side because I live on the West Side. And those that don't want me to speak up for them just don't watch my videos. Period. It's my type of work, y'all. Saving lives.